Well, if it isn't the man himself. I was hoping Garza would send you to handle this one.
I'd have preferred getting together somewhere a bit more private than a hostage situation. But this will just have to do.
I'm sure we can find a way to get alone together sooner or later.
I'd like that very much. Let's start with the accommodations. Port Raga is privately owned and officially neutral, but Wraith and her pals have taken over behind the scenes. My boys and I managed to tweak the sensors and keep your landing inconspicuous, but as soon as you step out of this hangar, it's party time.
All you did was clear my landing?
Well, we also found the Senator for you. It's not a pretty scene, though. Wraith has Creso locked up in a hangar at the other end of the station. There's heavy security plus a big bonus, explosives. Not enough bang to trash the station, of course, but plenty to ruin your day if you're in that hangar when they blow. Play it careful in there.
I'll make my own tactical assessment, Sergeant.
Suit yourself, hotshot. I'd say it's time to get out there and get our Senator back. What do you say?
I'll make the decision here, Sergeant.
Guess I'll take that as a yes, then. See you on the other side, Lieutenant. Good luck.
Who the... Oh, you. I should have known Garza would try to keep all of this inside her twisted little family. Well, don't just stand there. You know how to defuse bombs, don't you? Wraith said they'll explode if I leave the room. She has a remote detonator, too, so be quick.
This is how you treat your rescuer?
Rescuer? Huh? You aren't here out of the goodness of your heart. You're here because Garza sent you here. Through gritted teeth, I imagine. That traitor was going to force me to go on record, saying the Senate officially abandoned Havoc Squad on Endo Prime.
Oh no, telling the truth? That must have been horrible for you.
This isn't about me. Do you realize what will happen if this situation goes public? The Senate would be a firestorm. All of our judgments publicly called into question. And General Garza and Spec Force Division would be the first to burn.
As far as I'm concerned, you and Garza can both burn.
You think that you would be spared this reckoning? No, no! You'd be lucky to have a career cleaning refreshers by the end. I'll admit, I'd like to see the look on that traitor's face when all of her bombs suddenly shut down. To watch that coward scurry away into the shadows when she realizes that her plans have failed would be priceless.
Rescuing you will reveal my presence to Wraith.
Surely Wraith's remote will tell her if the bombs are no longer working. Then she'll flee like the coward she is.
These bombs need to stay active until I kill Wraith.
Fool! She will detonate these bombs the moment she sees you. I'll be killed!
Wraith has to be stopped, no matter the cost.
What? Are you insane? I'm a senator of the Galactic Republic. If you fail to save my life, you'll be tried for treason. You'll be executed. Get me out of here, you worthless fool! Get me out of here!
You.
Time to finish this.
No.
Mission failed, Lieutenant.
Far as I'm concerned, you just did us a favor.
Enjoy. Last words.
I guess conversation never was your strong suit.
Goodbye.
Lieutenant, we heard the explosion. What happened? Is Senator Creso all right?
The Senator gave his life so that I could catch Wraith.
You're kidding me. Doesn't sound like the Creso I've heard about. He must have really hated her. Did you have any luck taking down Wraith? Come on, tell me we got something out of all this.
Wraith got the traitor's death she deserved.
That's something. Galaxy's bound to be a safer place without her in it.
We'll handle the cleanup here. But hey, you should come by my place on Coruscant sometime soon. You know, take some time to relax.
I'll come by as soon as I can.
I'll be looking forward to it. Don't keep me waiting too long, though, or Garza will send me out on another op. Wouldn't want to miss our chance. Alright, boys, let's get this over with. See you soon, hon. Take care out there.
Lieutenant, I'm glad you called. I'm not sure what to make of Sergeant Jaxo's report. While I'm pleased you were able to neutralize Wraith, allowing a senator to die, this is a very dangerous line to tread.
Kill the Havoc traitors at any cost. That's my mission.
True, but the ultimate purpose of the mission is to safeguard the Republic. And I'm not sure that letting a senator die is in line with that. I won't claim to miss Senator Krasel's involvement in our affairs, but his death will not be easy to explain away.
We're special forces. We shouldn't have to explain ourselves, General.
Politics are a necessary part of our greater goal. The Empire will eventually strike at us in force, probably sooner than later. Spec Force needs to be operating at its fullest. A large-scale Senate investigation would distract us, waste resources, cost lives.
It's important to hide the truth, because the truth will get you fired. Isn't that right?
It might, and it might not. But any time I spend fighting for my position is time I could spend fighting the enemy. But this is a theoretical discussion. I still have my job, which means that you will still obey my orders. Now, our technicians have decoded the first 2 sets of data from the Coruscant relay. Your first 2 targets are Taris and Nar Shaddaa.
Don't you think I'm due for some time off?
Our enemies aren't taking time off, so neither can we. Good luck, Garza out.
Hey there, Lieutenant Hero. I was hoping you'd take me up on my offer.
Now that I have you all to myself, no techs watching through the armor cam, no grumpy squad members, I can finally get to know this dashing new Havoc commander.
Tell me about yourself, Jaxo.
Me? What's to say? I've got a knack for being impulsive and undisciplined. So Garza puts me on undercover ops, where I'll fit in. But I didn't really ask you here to talk about me. Honestly, I didn't ask you here to talk at all.
We'll just have to think of something else to do.
I already got a plan in mind. Lieutenant, you keep on like this and I might have to take a liking to you.
What? You didn't like me already?
Hated your guts. But my parents taught me to be polite. I'd better not keep you here any longer, or Garza will have me surveilling hut bathhouses for weeks for holding you up.
Be safe out there, Lieutenant. And keep in touch.
Come in, Lieutenant. This is General Garza. Do you copy?
I have things to do, Garza. Remember?
Yes, as I recall, you have many duties. To me. I understand you've just landed on Taris. I've already contacted our local regimental commander, Colonel Gaff, to secure his support. Colonel Gaff doesn't know the specifics of your mission, only that he should assist you in every way possible. I'd like to keep it that way.
Was there more? Or do I start guessing?
Yes, Lieutenant, there's more. Taris is a dangerous and untamed wasteland. A Sith attack several centuries ago leveled every standing structure and virtually eradicated the local population. Where cities once rivaled Coruscant, only swamps and ruins remain. Reclaiming and rebuilding the planet has become an important symbolic goal for the Senate.
I couldn't care less about the Senate's symbolic goals, Garza.
My briefings are not intended to entertain you. That's all I have for you, Lieutenant. Report in when your operation is complete.
I'll contact you when I contact you.
Well, well. General Garza graces us with her finest. At ease. I'm Colonel Gaff. These are my senior officers. Your CO sent orders to do whatever is necessary to support your mission. Of course, she didn't see fit to tell me what that mission is. You care to enlighten me?
What mission? I'm here on vacation.
Very funny, Lieutenant, but I don't appreciate having my time wasted. Whatever Garza has you looking for, you won't find it on Taris. Nothing unusual has happened since I took command.
Patrol teams 3, 5, and 8. All lost, or without explanation.
Sergeant Dorn, I don't recall giving you permission to speak.
I wasn't speaking to you. I was speaking to the Lieutenant, per General Garza's instructions. Are you ordering me to violate Code 73B and ignore the General's directive, Colonel?
Always got a regulation to quote, don't you, Sergeant Dorn?
I don't like it when people hide things from me.
Who do you think you are, Lieutenant? That Havoc badge does not mean you can just ignore the chain of command. Taris is dangerous. Casualties are common on patrol teams. It's unfortunate, but not unusual, no matter what Sergeant Dorn says. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got a planet to run. Carry on with your secret mission. Just don't muck up anything important.
Apologies for the Colonel, Lieutenant. Not all men are meant to lead.
If you have information that could help me, I'd like to hear it.
Very well, Lieutenant. I'm Ilara Dawn, sir. Sergeant, First Class, Commander of Search and Rescue Squad 204. We have 3 full squads, all MIA on patrols. The situation is critical.
I'm not here to find missing patrols, Dorn.
Understood, Lieutenant. But the threat behind these MIAs could be tied to your mission. Casualties are common on swamp patrols. Rakghoul attacks account for the majority, approximately 87%. However, SAR sweeps discovered no evidence of Rakghoul activity in these instances. Someone else attacked those teams. If you're looking for unusual activity, then this is it, sir.
I'll decide for myself what's important, Dorn.
Understood, Lieutenant. General Garza's orders were to apprise you of all pertinent intelligence. I included the last known coordinates for the MIA patrols in my official incident report, Lieutenant. I'll load it into your datapad for your review. Taris falls under Unexplored, Unsecured Territory Protocols. All armor cams transmit to SWtOR Command. I'll contact you with developments.
You better not be wasting my time, Dorn.
I don't waste time. I'll be in the SWtOR office if you require further support, Lieutenant. Go well. Those are power converters, Lieutenant. Old ones. Any theories on how they got to that location?
I don't need help, Dorn.
General Garza ordered full cooperation, sir. I will follow that order. Power converters come from ignition systems, engine parts. Takes work to remove them. Someone dropped these converters. Either the patrol or their attackers. We need more information to determine which.
Seems pointless to me.
MIA guidelines require that all leads be investigated, even unlikely ones. I'll remain in contact, Lieutenant. Dawn out. More power converters. According to the logs, this patrol followed an entirely different route. Either both patrols recovered the same engine parts from separate locations, or the converters were dropped in both areas by one group. The attackers.
Care to tell me how this helps us?
If the converters were dropped by an enemy, we can use them to track that enemy. A specialist MO7 science officer could examine the converters to determine their source. We have such an officer on staff. I will notify him while you search the last coordinates.
This is a waste of time.
More samples can only mean more intel. Good luck, Lieutenant. Lieutenant, status report. Are you injured?
I might be hurt, Sergeant. You'd better come rescue and search me.
Flotation and other non-mission critical communications over priority holochannels are strictly forbidden by procedural guidelines, sir. Your attackers were scavengers. Threat assessment reports classify them as a non-combatant group. That classification is clearly inaccurate. I'll notify Command.
Is there some reason you neglected to mention this threat?
As I said, the scavengers were never classified as a threat. I apologize for the oversight. Armed hostility against Republic personnel clearly justifies an immediate armed response, Lieutenant. It's your call.
This isn't my problem.
Understood, sir. But we won't learn more until this lead is investigated. Orbital scan has just managed to pinpoint the location of the scavengers' compound. I'll scramble up my team and prep them immediately. We'll effect entry to the compound once you've created an opening.
That's nice of you to let me do all the hard work.
Forward assault and reconnaissance both fall under Havoc Squad's specializations. You're the most qualified for the task. Be careful, Lieutenant. I'll attempt to rendezvous with you inside. Dawn out.